was due to bad connection. Let me put some light on. Alright, we're going live right now, everybody. Is there a light in this house? There's no light in this house. Okay. I love you too. Okay. Where is this guy? He's about to enter the live. I just have to wait. Where is this guy? Thank you. No, he's gonna come in the chat from a different name because he can't go live on his thing. It's like he's disabled. But why isn't he requesting? Yo, are you in this chat? Don't tell me what to do. Where is this guy? Where is he? Are you in here? Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Where is this guy? Ronnie, are you in here? Okay. No, he didn't chicken out. His account is blocking him. But he made a new account, so hold on, let me call him and see where the fuck he is. Hold on. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Hold on. Should we just start?
I'm about to make a post on my page so they can know what's going on.
Okay. Do you want me to send the rest to that same person?
Please.
Okay. I'm gonna do that now. Hold on. Don't hang up.
I'm not. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
I'm scared.
I promise. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. Hey, baby girl. Yeah. Let me know when it hit. Please. Nobody on this floor for like the next 30 minutes. I need to do this 30 paid. Yeah, please. I prepared something you saying what you did earlier.
Yeah. Not yet though. She just did.
All right, bet. We good. Send it over to me.
Okay. All right, we're good?
We are all good.
Okay.
I'm making a little post on my page right now. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. I look crazy with this hat. My hair isn't done. That's why.
You look beautiful. Stop tripping.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell your boyfriend don't get mad at me for telling you.
No,
All right, let's do it. Let's get it.
Okay. So, all right. So obviously everyone's seen like what's been going on the Shade Room, and that you did Tasha K. I think that's where I first personally saw you on Tasha K.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about you before, but you said that the baby is yours, like Chrisean Jr. is yours.
There is a possibility of it being mine. Yes.
Okay, so why are you going like so hard, like filming her at the mall, and like, because first, not to be honest, when I saw you on Tasha K, I was like, yo, this kid sounds like super like he has his head on his shoulders, like super composed, like, you know, you seem like calm and collected. But then I saw the video of you with her at the mall, and then you like kind of was acting crazy.
So, to answer your question, At first, I don't really keep up with the whole situation because I know Chrisean in real life. So by her being my ex, it's kind of hard for me to watch all the entertainment and whatnot. So initially, I was under the impression that the test that was done on Zeus was, you know, authentic, wasn't manipulated, wasn't
The
exploited.
test.
Yeah, the test that was done on Zeus, yes. But it came to my understanding as time went on, people were sending me multiple DMs, observing things, and basically it was pointed out to me that everything that was done as far as the paternity test that they done on Zeus, that wasn't close to a actual paternity test. But not only that, one of I'm not gonna reveal any names. I don't want to put anybody in a bad spotlight, but somebody that was very close to her, that's not close to her anymore, told me that she personally revealed that to them, that I was Junior's father, which is a reason that I started pursuing everything.
So
Along
one of
with,
her old friends told you, so someone who used to be her friend, who's not her friend anymore, told you that she said that it could be your kid, or it
yeah,
is your kid.
she privately discussed this with her, that it was a chance of it being my son.
Okay. But I saw they were saying in the comments that they gave you a DNA test, or you have a court
I,
case tomorrow or
I,
something.
I never got a DNA test, so I so as of November 6th, I went down because I'm in Anne Arundel County, Maryland. The way you got to do it out here, you got to go to the child support office. Basically, the man that you want to establish paternity through a court ordered DNA test. So that's what I did. And in the state where I am, it takes 4 to 6 weeks for them to do the paperwork, serve on the individual, so on and so forth. So that's pretty much where I'm at, the waiting period.
So you don't have a court case tomorrow?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just saw in the comments someone was like, "Oh, don't you have courts?" I don't know. I guess they were just I don't know what they were talking about.
I don't know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
Me neither. Okay. So you don't know for sure if it's yours or not. You still gotta wait. So
Yeah, it's
why did you chase her with the camera and shit in the mall?
um. So I didn't chase her. What you don't know about Chrisean is that she is very manipulative. So the situation which you seen, I'm not gonna say by who. I was told to come to Subway to see my son. However, when I got to Subway, I was tricked into the whole, oh, he's stalking me, he's harassing me. So long story short, it wasn't my intention to put a camera in her and Junior's face. That was my way of protecting myself so that when she plays these police games, I have evidence to show you that I kept my hands to myself. I used my words. I didn't put hands on anybody. This is my way of showing you, along with the rest of the world, that I even though it comes off how it comes off on the internet, that's my evidence protecting myself from whatever charges she's trying to put on me because she's trying to put charges on me to evade a DNA test.
She is.
Uh,
How could you
yeah.
evade a DNA test?
Um, get me locked up so that since I'm the one requesting the paternity test, the court can ignore it. If I'm well, I've never personally been through this situation, so I don't know, but I would assume if I'm locked up in jail, it would be easier for her to evade the paternity test because the court is ordering that it be done. So if I'm in jail, who's gonna request the paternity? You don't
No,
have your rights
you
when
know
you're in
that in
jail.
jail, I mean, I know you probably don't know. I don't know if you've been in jail, but they do give paternity tests in jail. But that's neither here nor there. So, how come you waited this long to like say anything? Because Junior is like a year old now.
He's 15 months. Like I just said, I was under the impression that the paternity test that was performed on Zeus, I was under the impression that it was authentic. However, it came to my understanding that it was not authentic. It
So
was not.
when did you find out that he could potentially be yours?
Since I've been more vocal on the internet. So
So just
for about the
recently.
past last 2 months. 2 months ago.
So 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So when you're saying you were called to Subway to see your son, are you saying she said to come see him, or someone else just told you they
I'm
were
not
there and you
gonna
showed up?
say I'm not gonna say who told me to come there. However, Arundel Mills is a very big mall. It's not a small mall. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't just spend all of my time. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I was
No,
intentionally
no, I
set.
get that, but I'm saying if she didn't tell you to come, then that's kind of weird that like you would just pop up. I
Right.
mean, how long don't you guys know each other? You know, you said you dated her. How long were you guys dating for
Um,
together?
I was in a relationship with her from. She was my girlfriend from 2017 to 2020. However, we were like messing with each other up until early 2023.
Mm, okay.
Mhm.
Because Karlissa said that there's no way that he's your baby.
Mhm.
Blueface
Karlissa
is
also
lying.
says a bunch of other bogus things, but who cares what Karlissa says?
And you do you why do you want to like? I feel like that whole situation is just like very very messy, right? Like between Blueface and Chrisean, a lot of people say that you're doing this just to get attention on the internet for clout.
Right.
What do you say to that?
I say that if you had a had a seed with somebody, a child, would you want them to know their biological father? Yes or no? I'm asking you. I'm not asking the viewers. I'm asking you. Would you want your child to
Yeah,
know their biological father?
yeah, for sure.
So would you sacrifice that for a storyline, for a narrative?
Um, like if well, I guess if I was you, you're saying
No, I'm asking you, you specifically. If you were in this situation, what would you do?
if I was you,
No, if you were trying, so if you were a woman that just recently gave birth, what would you do if there was a guy who was trying to establish paternity with you? What would you do? You. I'm
I
not
would
talking
give
about
him a
Junior
paternity
or any of that.
if I didn't think you were the dad.
If you did or if you didn't.
I would give you a paternity test for sure.
Okay. If you
100%.
if you so so what exactly are you asking me? Why do I want a paternity test?
No, I'm asking you just being unsure about it. You're not sure if it is or isn't. So the way you're publicly going about it,
Hmm.
it seem like to some people, I'm not saying me, I'm just saying to the people who are watching,
Right.
right? To people who sent me DMs, they're saying he's doing this for clout, right? And so do you think there could have been a better way to do it without going on the internet and putting all her business and going on interviews and whatever?
Let me ask you this. Do you recall when Blueface posted Junior's hernia on the internet?
Yes.
So do you know what his intentions was for doing that?
No.
Let me tell you. His intentions for doing that was to make the internet aware of the situation so that you guys can hold her accountable because she only cares about what the internet says. So for me, even though it may not be right, some people may not agree with it. I know that she's heavily influenced by the internet. So if the internet is aware of something and making her aware of it is gonna make her move with urgency to do something. You understand?
Okay, and what's the reason she's saying she doesn't want to give you like why hasn't she given you a paternity test yet?
You're I would like for her to answer that.
Have you
I would
spoken to her at all?
I just tried to speak with her at the mall. She said I was harassing her. She said that she doesn't know me. The last
Okay,
time
I'm saying before the incident at the mall, do you guys have any? You didn't have any communication with her before that, where you can kind of call her and say like, "Hey, could he be mine? Could we take a test?" Or just no
so
communication?
you do know she's my ex, right?
Yeah.
So if you seen the way that she just treated me at the mall the other day, what makes you think that she would speak with me to give me a test?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't know anything.
So what I'm
You know what I
telling you
mean?
is, she's a very immature individual who lacks understanding of life. So she makes the choices that she makes. Like I don't really get what you basically asking me like, oh, like why is she not giving me a test? How am I supposed to answer that for you? I can't jump inside her head and give you an answer. This
No,
is my
that's not
reason
what
for
I'm
doing
asking you.
everything that I'm
No,
doing.
no, no.
This is my reason
That's
for
not.
going and getting a court ordered DNA test. This is my reason for coming to see my son where she showed me at. She told me to come to the mall. You know that, right? Do
No,
you know
you.
that? She
No.
told me to come to the mall.
Okay,
She
so
told me
she
to come
told
see
you to.
my son. She
Okay,
told me to come see my son. So that's what I did. I went to go see my son. Do you understand that?
now I do.
Okay. So what else are you confused about?
No, I was wondering if you asked her on the phone before this ever
Asked
went
her
public
what?
to get
Asked
a
her what?
DNA to
Yes,
give you a
I
DNA
asked her
test,
to get a DNA
and
test.
she said
It's
no.
not it's not obvious that she's evading it. It's not obvious that she is ignoring it. You see that after I had my vocal interview with Tasha K, they had their fake marriage. How are two felons gonna get married in a California state prison? I've been to California state prison. A felon can't even come see a felon in a California state prison unless you got some pull. So they not married. What I'm trying to get you to understand is everything is being done to shake up what I'm doing. They're trying to evade the paternity test. You can't understand that? You don't
No,
see that after I went on Tasha K, they came out with the fake marriage? You don't see that after I went on Tasha K, they came out with the fake, oh, Chrisean tattoo? You don't see that? You don't see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I see it.
All right. So what is you confused about? What are you asking me?
I'm just wondering. I don't know what's
What
going
are
on.
you
I'm just
wondering? I'm gonna clarify for you. You want to know? I'm gonna tell you. What's up? What do you want
okay. So
to know? You don't
well, no,
know me for real, shorty. Don't play with me on this live.
I'm not playing. I was just asking you a question. You're getting very aggressive.
Yeah, I'm answering your questions.
No, I know. Okay, cool. So I was just wondering if you asked her before you're saying you have, and she said no, and now you're taking
Yes,
her to
I've
court.
asked her before. I
Okay,
tried
so
to address
she
this with
asked you
her.
to come to the mall then to see your son. So how come it got escalated? What happened?
You do know you're talking about the same female that got Blueface locked up, right? You know you're talking about the same female that said her sister, this is alleged, her sister said she made her eat her for JJ at the age of 7.
Yeah, I
This is the
saw that.
same female that you're talking about. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean she's
You
also
know
your
that,
ex,
right? So what are
right?
you asking me? She's cunning. She's conniving. She's not a woman. She's the BITC filling the rest. She that. Queen manipulator. Queen setup. That's what she is. She not Chrisean no more. She's crack rock.
Are you
Like,
saying
what are you?
she's on drugs?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is y'all done bumped her head so much that she don't even know who she is no more. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So when are you supposed to get the DNA test?
What did I say? Um, how many weeks did I say that it takes from
You
November
said it takes
6th?
like 5 weeks, right?
I said 4 to 6
Oh,
weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. Okay, I was close. So when did you like apply? How many more weeks you have left till you get it?
Mhm.
Well,
You know
more,
how to do math? I'm gonna show you better not to tell you, baby. Hold on.
show
I got a
me.
calendar right here, babe. You see this? This is a
Uh-huh.
calendar. You see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. We're going back to November. You see this date right here, right? This is the date that we did the paperwork for Junior. What does that say?
The 6th.
What does that say?
The 2nd.
No. What does this
What?
say?
Oh, November. Yeah, I could see.
All right. So November what?
November 6th. I got it.
All right. So let's count. So from November 6th, we got 1, 2,
Okay, so it's been 3 weeks. Got it.
3. Hold on. Hold
We
on.
got
So we
three
got
more
we got
weeks.
we got some rock tars in here. You know, we got to make sure.
Okay.
What is this? Which number is this?
4, 5, 6. So on the third
Ding,
week of December.
ding, 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 ding.
Great. So on
There
the
we
third
go.
week
Ding,
of
ding, ding, ding,
December,
ding.
phenomenal. So by the third week of December, this should all be resolved.
Possibly, if she's, she a track star, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do know that. But it
So
is
you do
court
know
ordered.
she's fast, right? You do know she know how to run, right? So you know what that means?
Hmm.
That means she's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. All of that. She's gonna run. She's gonna evade. Like the law gonna have to catch her. CPS trying to catch her right now. They can't catch her.
Really?
Yeah. CPS in Oklahoma is looking for that girl. We are highly concerned about Junior.
Yeah,
We very highly concerned.
because I saw a video today on Instagram of someone holding the baby, and they were driving super fast
Yeah.
with no car seat.
Junior doesn't have a car seat. Junior doesn't have a stroller, to my understanding. They was walking around Arundel Mills Mall for 5 hours on Black Friday. They was holding Junior the whole time. They were driving in that video that you seen. Do you
Yeah.
know that if somebody hit that car from the back, you know what could have happened to that baby?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Why is she like so like irresponsible with the baby?
Let me tell you this. Some people gotta be blessed for the houses they come up from. Chrisean family, they not rat too tight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think of it like this. Chrisean is the baby of her family, but all of her sisters look at her like this. And I'm talking about her big sisters. Her big sisters, her big brothers, they look at Chrisean like this. And Chrisean is, what is Chrisean to us? She's a baby, right? She's immature, right?
Right.
So how can I make this make sense? She's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see, but I'm gonna be honest, it stems from her childhood, the way she was raised. I'm not gonna speak on her mother. I'm not gonna speak on her father. However, if she was living with me at the age of 17, that should tell you everything you need to know about her family. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she lacks a foundation of a good home. She lacks an understanding of what a mother is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you see her doing the things that she's doing. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right.
Did she ever talk, or I don't know, because you said she told you to come see her son, so that means you're in communication with her.
Yeah.
Is it?
Do
So do
you
you
do you
know?
do you do you do you I don't know if you keep up with it. Some people keep up with it, some people don't. Do you remember last year when around the time Junior was born, this is when like the blogs first like started posting me a little bit. I think No Jumper was one of the first like bigger blogs that posted me. No Jumper basically like reposted me, and um this was around the time. Do you ever remember when Chrisean tried to make Blueface mad by retweeting and liking a picture on Twitter? Do you ever
No,
recall any of that? All
no.
right, so the viewers could tell you about September 2023. Uh, um, Chrisean basically tried to check me over the internet. You get what I'm saying? So
Check you?
yeah, over the internet.
How?
So she tried to check me by revealing the location of where she met me and deleting her part out of a thread and making it look like I'm talking to myself.
I'm sorry, what? No, I was charging my phone. Go ahead.
What's your question?
So my question was, do you know about the health of the baby? Because you said she told you to come. What I was saying was, if she told you to come to see the baby, then you must be in some type of communication with her. So if you are, has she ever told you, like a lot of people are saying, there's something wrong with the baby? So do you know anything about that?
Um, I'm not going to speak too much on anything that's not already public by the alleged baby father. It's public knowledge that Junior had a hernia situation. I'm not going to speak anymore on any of his further health issues.
Okay.
His mother, and it's not even his mother. That child deserves at least for that to be private. It's not my place to share that information, especially if it's not revealed that I'm his father. That would be highly wrong for me to share that with anyone.
Right. So if it is your kid, do you want to take custody of him and take care of him?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If that is a chance of him being mine, if he's mine, I want to do whatever I can do to help him have a fair chance at life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this to rekindle a relationship with Chrisean. I'm not doing this because I'm bitter about her being successful. I'm happy for her. I wish her nothing but the best. However, Junior deserves the best too. He's not a pawn. He's not a toy, and he's not an object that should be used for the fate of your career. You get what I'm saying? So I'm a move accordingly. Everybody got opinions. Everybody got buttholes. Everybody don't gotta like what I'm doing, but I'm doing it with good intentions. I'm doing it with a purpose, and I'm gonna keep doing me. Whether you like it, she like it, he like it, I don't care who like it. I'm doing it for myself, me, myself, and I, and of course for Junior. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my intentions are making sure that that child has the best chance that he deserves at life because the people who have been in his corner thus far are not doing that. And that's just what it is.
Right. Well, I commend that. If it is your baby, that you would take him on like full
Yeah.
time.
But one thing I want to clarify too, just so you're not confused. If he is or if he isn't mine, I'm still gonna move forward. I'm not
Really?
banking on him being mine. I'm not banking on him not being mine. I'm banking on the fact that I need closure from this chapter of my life. This is a female that I've messed with for years. You get what I'm saying? There, I know she may be scared. You get what I'm saying? Because who knows what she was doing in her bedroom? Who knows what she was doing in private? You get what I'm saying? However, um, I don't know, man. It's just I feel like she's scared. I feel like she's scared because she when she started growing up, she probably got a little ahead of herself, probably was a little bit here, a little bit there. And then she don't know if it's Lou's baby. She don't know if it's my baby. She don't know if it's his baby. And I think that's why she's scared to do a DNA test. I believe Zeus helped her have whatever results that she wanted in favor of pushing her narrative. Why? Because she has a big following, a big fan base, a big bunch of rock stars. So um yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
So you're saying even if he's not your baby, you want him? Because that's
No,
kind of what I.
no, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm telling you is whether he is my child or not my child, I will be able to move forward. My intentions of doing the paternity is for closure from this chapter of my life. You understand that?
Yeah,
Okay.
got it. I saw a video on YouTube of like you and the security guard got into a fight. What was
hmm
that over?
It wasn't a fight. So he was a super cop, super security. he seen Chrisean rock, wanted to save the day. Long story short, he put his hands on me. I'm on probation. If I would have put my hands on that security officer, I wouldn't be on this live talking to you today. So, as a man, you gotta realize certain things is chess, certain things is checkers. I put my hands on him in that mall in front of all them police, and then what? Go to jail, and then what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take y'all laughing at me on the internet for a couple of days. I'll be all right.
No, I was just wondering
Yeah,
because I can't really hear what you were saying, but he was
yeah.
just protecting
Cause
Chrisean.
I'm not loud. I wasn't making a show. One thing about it, like I read body language. A man that's loud doing all this talking, he's scared. He was scared. He know what's up, and he know. Let's go. Let's talk about something though. I don't even want to talk about that. But you really make me go on some other shit.
Okay. So, what is Chrisean doing in Baltimore? Doesn't she live out here?
You're asking the wrong question. I mean, you not the wrong question. You're asking the wrong person. I do not know why she's out here. I thought she was in Oklahoma. I thought she had to stay over there in Oklahoma. I don't know what she's doing out here. But it is the holidays too. It was just Thanksgiving.
That's true. Okay. Well, is there anything you want to say that you want people to know?
Um, I can't really see any engagement. I was gonna ask if there's any questions.
You can't see the comments on the bottom?
Yeah, no, it's like paused. It's stuck at I can't see like where the view number is. It hasn't changed since I've been on here. It's like
Oh,
everything is stuck, but I can hear you and
okay.
I'm
So
interested. So
let's
it's
start. I'll read it to you. I'll start taking questions. Is that cool?
yeah, that's fine. You could if anybody has anything they want to ask me, start dropping it below and it'll make it happen. Let's do it.
Okay. If you guys have any questions, just
I'm ready to get some water real quick though. I'm
go
thirsty.
ahead. Okay. So they want to. Do you hear me or no? I'll wait. They want to know if Junior is yours. Will you ask for child support?
Um, no, only because I know that if I do, that's gonna be a field day for y'all, and y'all think that's my intentions of getting Junior. I don't need to get Junior to have financial income. I don't need Junior for a payday. So no, I won't be putting his level on child support.
They're
That's
asking. A few people asked if you can show the child support, the paperwork from the courts that you really filed.
yeah, I can show you. So unfortunately, I'm not going to walk away and get my copy, but I do have some screenshots that I don't mind sharing with. I mean, not screenshots. I took some pictures of the paperwork when I was down there, and I could show you the date with it as well, just so you can know that it was completed on the 6th of November. Don't don't laugh at me. My handwriting is a little sloppy. See that date? November 6th, 11:31 a.m. I gotta like
Where does it say November 6th?
right here, sweetie.
Oh, yeah, not on the papers though. The papers say March 14th. Is that your birthday or something?
No, that is Krishan's birthday.
Oh, okay.
This is Krishan's info. I'm not going to
Yeah,
put
yeah,
the
yeah.
address that I have on
Oh,
file,
got it.
but yeah, this is
Okay,
some of the
okay. So
paperwork
you
that I
did file
did.
the papers. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
11:31 a.m. November 6th. So 4 to 6 weeks.
They're asking where's the county seal. I don't know what the fuck.
The
If
county seal.
like, is it
Uh,
stamped?
Um, I, I So this, I may have took these. Okay, hold on. What, like this?
Where?
This says.
Nah, it would be
What you
like a
looking at?
court stamp from the clerk.
But read. This says validator's signature. That's not how it works out here and where I'm at. That's at
Okay.
social. That's at social service and all that. They notarize the paper by doing it like that.
Okay.
Do you see what this says? This says established
Mm,
of paternity. Do you see that?
yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
that? That's CSA staff signature. Do you see that?
Honestly, I can't because of all the comments, but I'll just take your word for it.
Look, I'm putting it to where you can see it. I'm gonna get it away from
Yeah,
the comments. Can you see it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it.
This is the signature from the lady who
Validator.
verified it.
CSA.
Validator signature.
Yep, I see that.
Established of paternity. What does that say right there? Medical assistance client fees does not apply. So the lady took the time to help me get my fees waived so that I could get the paternity established. So all of y'all keep running y'all mouth about, oh, why are you doing this on the internet? Why are you doing that? I've done everything I can do legally to fight for my son. What more do you want me to do? What more do you want me to do?
Right. You have. I
No, I'm
got
asking you. What more? Like I'm doing
you.
everything I can do, bro. I'm
There's
I'm I'm
nothing more.
trying. Like y'all gonna turn me away from what I'm not even gonna say that because I'm doing this for Junior. I'm not even doing this for myself. I'm not doing this for nothing but that baby boy, bro. Like y'all act like I'm wrong for wanting to know if that's my son, bro. Like y'all act like I'm wrong for that. And y'all act like it's no possibility of him being my child. Y'all act like I'm just a delusional ex that's, oh, tripping off Chrisean. I'm not tripping about that. I'm not sorry about that. I don't want that. That girl done snitched on me when I caught a body in self-defense. That girl just snitched on me when I was at the mall trying to see my son after she told me to come see my son. So now I just showed you, along with everybody else who's in here, that I'm standing on business. I'm doing everything I can do legally for my son. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Whether you like it, whether she like it, whether you don't like it, I don't care. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Junior. And when you get that through your head, you will understand that I'm a passionate man that wants to be there for his son. And if that's not my son, then I will close this chapter and move forward. However, I don't care if it's Junior or somebody else. If a kid is potentially mine, it's how I'm stepping. And that's what it is. My mother raised a man. I'm not the type that's going to say, oh, kid's expensive. She ain't make me sign that birth certificate. Like, what? I'm a man, bro. So I'm going to do what needs to be done. You might not understand it, you might not like it, but what you don't know is that I'm doing what needs to be done. I'm not just on here rapping. I'm not just on here trying to get y'all to listen to some music. I'm on here trying to see what's up with this child. I'm trying to see if this child is potentially mine. And I'm doing everything that I can do legally to do that. Y'all don't even know that it's paper trail of me trying to establish paternity. And since I established that, now Chrisean is doing all this crazy stuff. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that she's doing this in hope of evading paternity. Y'all don't see that. Y'all just think I'm the crazy ex, huh? Y'all just think I'm delusional. Y'all think I'm mad about Blueface. Y'all think I'm mad about Chrisean. I don't care about no Blueface. Look at this face. Do you see this face? What is a Blueface? Look at this face, baby. Do you hear me? I'm not tripping about that. I'm trying to be a man and stand on business. I'm really him in real life. Y'all found out about me because of this clown female. I'm a private type of guy. I don't do all this. But when I'm forced to not be in my son's life because of a narrative, I'm going to match energy. So what you got a problem?
I don't.
All
I'm
right then.
gonna read you
You
some
either
more.
going to support me or you're not. Like, Either you're gonna understand it or you're not. Like
Nah, I get it. I
if you
get what
had a
you're saying.
child, I'm pretty sure you would want your child's father to fight for your kid. Like I hear a kid in the background right now. Like you would want your potential biological father to fight for his child
Do you
before
have kids? You don't have
no,
kids.
I
So
don't
then
got none. This might be my first one.
right.
I don't got none.
It's complicated. It's complicated. But yeah, I'm gonna go through more questions, right? I have like a bunch of questions. Hold on.
It's not complicated. It's either you want your child to have a relationship with their biological father or not. What's complicated about that?
Well, obviously
Explain
she
it.
doesn't. Obviously she doesn't want the baby to be yours because she doesn't want to give you a test. She wants Blueface to be the
Exactly.
father.
So what does that mean?
I'm just saying. So if you
Exactly.
were
So
to be
so
his,
so
so
so what is
you're
that? So
also
what does
saying
that
you want to
mean?
take the baby. So that's why another reason why she probably doesn't want to
Do
give you
you
the test.
know? Do you know her family got fucking CPS charges for letting babies eat dope?
No,
So why would I want Junior around them?
they got CPS charges for what?
Do you know that Chrisean Malone has a sister named Chastity Malone?
Okay.
I'm gonna just give you two examples because it's public record.
Okay.
So we ain't gonna defame no character.
Okay.
Chastity and Tessa, the two clowns, the two big sisters that's supposed to be guiding this young lady that's supporting her bogus BS. I'm talking about them two. Tessa, if anybody think I'm playing, go to her. Like, I'm not even gonna say her son Instagram page because I don't want Shorty to be embarrassed. Tessa's so stupid. She bit her son nose, and it almost came off. Yeah, she bit her son nose off. Chastity, she got what kids in the system right now because she don't know how to keep her kids away from dope. You know what dope is? You letting your kids eat dope?
No.
You letting your kids play with dope? So why am I wrong for trying to get Junior from around that?
No, I never said you were.
So what is you saying then? You talking about some, oh, well, obviously she doesn't want you to be the father. You think I care about what she want?
No, you're
You
asking
think I
me.
care about what she want?
Clearly not.
All right then. Don't
Okay.
ask me no dumb questions like that.
All right. I'm just gonna keep looking for more
Keep
questions real
looking.
quick.
Ask another one. Don't ask me no dumb stuff like that. You geeking, shorty. You geeking. You want your kids eating dope, passing out, police come and lock your ass up? That's what you want your kids around?
Fuck no.
All right then. Stop playing so much, shorty. Stop playing so much. This ain't no game. It's real life. And it's a child suffering behind it. It's a child suffering behind it. Come on
Yeah.
now.
No. Yeah. I feel you on that one.
Like, what? I don't care who don't like it. It's a child suffering behind it. Come do something if you don't like it. You're not hiding. Fuck. What else you want
They're
to add?
they're saying that why have you been posting her location and her family's location? I don't know. Have
Why?
you been posting her location
When
on
did
your?
I post her location?
I have no idea. That's what someone. No,
I
because you know how
never,
there's
I
like
never, I never
there's
posted
questions
her
on the.
location. I did not post her family's location. I could go to where her family's at. I could go to her location. I'm not doing that. So what are y'all talking about? Like, I'm not giving nobody her location. If somebody gave if I gave somebody her location, y'all would know. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay. Let me just see. Anything else? Are you doing any more interviews?
Yeah, gotta stay tuned and see what's coming. I got a lot of things. I'm being selective with what platforms I want to go on. I'm seeing that a lot of people are like manipulative. Some things align with my morals and principles, some don't. So I had plans of working with people, but I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself and reveal it now. When it comes, and that's what it is.
They asked, was Krishan able to be served?
Um, I am not sure. I would
Well, no,
have to
they let
ask my.
you know usually if she's served or not. If you
I
file
don't.
paperwork.
I don't think that she was. I didn't receive notification of her being served, so I do not believe she was served yet.
Okay. Let me see what else.
That good lighting, light skin, for real, for real,
For real, for real.
for real, for real.
How old are you?
24. What about you? Oh look,
I'm old.
hold on. You never. Hold on. You never. You never ask a woman that. I ain't even gonna. We ain't gonna do that. Save it for another time.
Thank you. Someone says you think the baby looks like you, like your baby pictures. Do you see a resemblance?
Nah, not really. The only resemblance I see in Junior is the eyes, for real, for real. I think he looks just like his mother, to be honest. But out of like the potential fathers, out of me and Blue, I, I feel like he favored me a little bit more than he does Blue.
Honestly,
But also,
you guys kind of look alike, so you
and
can't even really tell.
that's what I was gonna say too. A lot of people think we like look alike, favor each other. So you know. Mhm. But
Okay, so
I
what's the purpose?
I only really see it like right here though, like literally like right here.
What does your family have to say about all this stuff?
My family does not even want to speak on nothing Chrisean related. This girl has brought so much low vibrations into my life. My family, like, next subject.
But they're ready to take on the baby with you?
Yeah, if that's ours, if that's ours. But if not, we gonna keep it pushing. We don't even want that. We don't even want to open that back up. You see what Karlissa going through. You see Karlissa every day. My son, woo, woo, crying on the internet. You get what I'm saying? That was my mother once upon a time. My mother was crying because her son was young, dumb, in love, getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. But I've been there, done that. I ain't going back.
So what's the purpose of you doing more and more interviews?
To raise the awareness to the neglect of Junior, to raise the awareness of Chrisean. So this is my whole standpoint with Chrisean. I'm not really like mad at her. However, I feel like the more and more she sees us talking about the problems that she knows she has to address, the more likely I feel like she will have the urgency to address them. So my intentions of speaking more is, I mean, I do like do music and stuff, but I'm not trying to like do the whole Junior stuff to promote my music career. That would be like some sick, twisted stuff. You get what I'm saying? My intention of the whole Junior thing is to raise the awareness to his situation, to end his neglect, to have him potentially. I'm not even saying in my care because there's a chance of him not being my son. I'm just stating that he needs to be in a little bit more unconditional love type of household. You know what I'm saying? So
You think
that's
he's
my
in danger?
intention.
You think he's in danger?
Um, I don't feel like he is. I don't feel like his health has been addressed in the best manner, and I'm gonna just say that if you could read between the lines, you can read between the lines. But yeah,
Okay. I
you
wonder if
know,
he has a nanny or something. I'm surprised he doesn't have a nanny, like to
the
take
crazy
care.
thing is, Chrisean, she has one of her older sisters, Terrain. When Chrisean was locked up, Terrain was actually taking care of baby boy for a little bit, and he was doing really good. He was starting to progress. He was having really good cognitive function, really good physical function, and um, I feel like when he went back with his mother, he started to regress. And I say that because Terrain has like what 9 kids, so she's a veteran of. a mother. Chrisean, this is her first child, so she's a rookie of a mother. So seeing Junior go from Terrain to Chrisean, it was like imagine you seeing what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport? I don't watch sports, but let's say basketball.
All right, so that's like you seeing your favorite basketball player go back to recreational league. You understand that analogy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Phone 16 back to an iPhone 8.
Right. Like regressing, basically, is what you're saying.
Right, right.
Right.
But at the same time, I do want to be honest. It's Chrisean's first time being a mother. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take some time for her to develop. However, we can't keep disregarding things that we know are not right. And I don't know. Like I feel like if we're gonna keep disregarding stuff, then I don't know. I feel like I feel like certain things just need to be addressed. Certain things need to change. Like when you're a mother, you have to understand that it's about sacrifice now. It's not just about you. You can't make the decisions for you. You can't make the decisions for yourself. You got to make decisions for the little person that's depending on you. You get what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
don't want to put your child in a position where they are possibly without you. So that you need to make every decision with them in mind. And I just don't feel like she's doing that.
Someone said, Ronnie, how did you feel when you saw CJ? I don't know who CJ is, but
DJ is Chrisean Jr.
oh,
I felt really frustrated, really disappointed, really angry, and I don't know, it was all like, you know how you just get like a rush of emotions all at once. It was like overwhelming. That's the word that I was
were
looking
you
for.
ever
It,
able to spend time with him before? Like hold him or
yeah,
anything like that?
yeah. When
You've met him before?
yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. When
Mm-hmm.
he was born in Baltimore. I was with Chrisean when her water broke. You get what I'm saying? So I
You were
seen him.
there
Yeah, I
at the birth?
seen. I'm telling you too much. I'm telling you too much. Um, long story short, I seen baby boy when he came out the hospital.
Shut the fuck. You were at the hospital when she had the baby?
Next question.
No, I need to know that.
Next
I want to know.
question.
Please.
Next question. I'm gonna
So,
just
okay.
say. I'm gonna just say. I know who cut the umbilical cord.
Okay.
Let
So you
me just
spent
leave it at
time
that.
with him before then.
Yeah,
You
yeah. He's not a
held him
stranger.
before.
He's not a stranger. He's not
Okay.
a stranger.
That's
That's
that
that's my
that's
son, bro.
that's
That's
crazy. He's your son? You
that's my
feel like
son,
you
bro.
feel like in your heart that he's your son?
Hey, I ain't gonna get ahead of myself because if he's not, y'all gonna have a field day with me. I already know
Right.
y'all is, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's a chance. It's definitely a chance.
Okay. Cool. That's fucking crazy. If you were in the hospital when fucking she gave birth, that's fucking wild. That's
All I'm
like
gonna
just
say is GBMC, Greater
G.
Baltimore Medical Center. I'm gonna just leave it at that. If you
Okay.
know, you know.
Because she gave birth on live, but I guess you could have been in the background if you were
No,
there.
I wasn't. It wasn't in the background. You want?
Where were
You
you?
want me to do you one better?
Hmm.
Everybody that's in the live, tell me if y'all remember when Miss Miss Rock exposed the messages of me talking to myself. Do y'all remember last year around September when I first like kind of broke the internet with the "You are not the father"? Do anybody remember her posting messages of a location with the thread of my number and it looked like I was texting myself? Is anybody saying they remember seeing that?
Someone said, "Yep." Let me
All
see.
right. So from that situation, she's been trying to silence me.
Someone
From that
said
situation.
you wasn't there. I was on the floor as a nurse. Stop capping.
Okay.
Someone,
Okay.
I don't fucking know. I wasn't there, so I really don't know.
All right.
But so people are saying, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yep, yep, yep.
So for the people that do remember, we ain't worried about that nurse because she's not even a nurse. She obviously wasn't in the room we was in.
Right.
Anyway, I don't know. It's the whole situation is overwhelming. I'm just trying to see if he's one of mine or not. If not, I'll move along. I don't see why she has a problem proving he's not mine in front of the whole world. Like, if you see that everybody's seeing this and I'm the crazy ex, why won't you embarrass me? Why won't you show everyone that I'm not the father?
Right. I agree with that. Even like I said, Karlissa even said just give you the DNA test and keep it moving.
And you see, Whack 100 also said give me a blood test, right?
Yeah. I,
Did you
I
get a
did see that.
You see, Whack 100 he did an interview with was it DJ Vlad? He was on
Yeah.
Vlad TV, and he
I think
told
she should
Vlad,
give you a DNA test too, because like I wouldn't want to deal with this.
yeah, and that was kind of my intention of talking to her at the mall on Friday. I was gonna see if we could handle it like adults. I was willing to go to CVS, get a DNA kit, pay for the expedited service, and we get this done right now. But I don't know why she's avoiding it, but I will say that everything that's done in the dark is gonna come to light. We just got to be patient. But as y'all see, we got a state of Maryland employee signature dated from November 6th, and we stating that we trying to establish paternity through a court ordered DNA test. So all we can do is wait. Um, I have done all I can do legally to fight for my potential son, and all I can do is wait. And I pray y'all can just wait and bear with me.
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you coming on live with me. I appreciate your
Yeah.
time.
It was really good talking to you. I know I got a little bit angry with you, a little bit
You got
frustrated,
a
but
little bit Baltimore on me, but it's okay. I'm from New York. I can handle it.
yeah, you can handle it. You tough.
Yeah.
All
Anything else you
right.
want to say before we end this?
Everybody, spam the comments, spam the likes. Tell my girl happy birthday. She
Thank you.
got what 52 minutes left in her. Well, it's 11:08 in the state I'm in, so it's what 8:08 in the state you in.
Yeah.
Hey, she got 52 minutes, y'all. Count down, man. Let her know happy birthday, man. This is a hardworking woman. She made this happen on her birthday. I
Right.
want to let you know I appreciate you. I thank you for bringing me on.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you so
you
much.
asked some good questions. Um, and I hope, we could possibly, if you got any more questions you want to ask me, just let me know. We could get back on
Okay.
live and we could chop it
Okay,
up.
for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
You know what? I had to, like I told you, I had a fucking crazy day, so I really didn't have time to like. You didn't send me the link to the Tasha K interview, so I never got a chance to watch it. So,
Uh,
but I've
I
been
got you.
following the story, so I know kind of what's going on. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because I
I'm
interviewed
sorry.
Bonnie. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully the people who are watching got something out of this.
Yeah,
Some
hopefully, man. But
questions
if
answered.
they, but look though, if they feel like they didn't get everything they needed and that they wanted, we'll come back and give them, another whatever. But just make sure we have
But
everything addressed.
okay, so after the paternity test, if you do get it, I don't know, you can always come. We can do an interview if it is
Yeah,
your.
once I get the paternity and I get the results, we could get back on. I'll share the results with you, and we can, definitely touch base. But I don't know how long it's gonna take because I don't know how long she can run. But I did do everything that I could do to, you know, get the ball rolling. So now we just be patient and wait till the ball is shot into the court, see if we make it or if we miss it.
All right, sounds good. I look forward to seeing what unfolds, and good
Me
luck
too.
with everything.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and just know. It's not for me. I'm doing it for Junior. I just want to reiterate that and re-put that back out there. I'm doing this with the intentions of getting closure from the chapter of my life or helping Junior not be neglected, and that's just that. But I thank you for asking me all your questions, and we'll talk again soon.
All right, take care. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.